Now on CoastTV News.
Donations like water needed in Georgetown. What else local organizations are running low on?
Do More 24, it starts in just an hour. How you can contribute and what it means for local nonprofits.
Construction continues. The new playground beginning to take shape at Canal Front Park in Lewis.
And get ready for a wave of films coming to Ocean City.
And after Wednesday's rain, we now have a wind advisory. I'll track how it's going to affect our neighborhoods as it gets closer this weekend.
This is CoastTV News at 5.
Lending a helping hand. Organizations that help the homeless need your help. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 5. We begin tonight with people in need.
Bottles of water, clothes, food. These are things that many organizations in Georgetown help provide to the homeless as they help them get back on their feet. But as homelessness grows in Delaware and Sussex County, so does the need for donations. Coast TV News reporter Zakia Jennings is live in Georgetown. Zakia, there are a number of ways people can help.
Yes, Maddie. Here you can see the cases of water that were recently donated to Higher Ground Outreach. On Sunday, they were down to just 3 cases of water, and they help 50 to 60 people a day. As he gathers water bottles, Lou Hernandez, director at Higher Ground Outreach, is handing them out, making sure the people he serves on a daily basis remain hydrated. Higher Ground Outreach is a drop-in center for the homeless where they can receive water and food.
It's a struggle day to day to get the things we need. We go through water, which is one of the major needs here. Each person drinks about 4 to 5 bottles a day.
Jim Martin at the Shepherd's office faces a similar situation. They serve meals every day at 4 p.m., but as Martin says, every day is a new challenge.
Sometimes we run short. Sometimes we're only prepared to give out maybe 50 meals, and we actually need 300 or 200. 250, so we never really know how many guests we're going to have.
With spring just around the corner, there's a need for new clothing along with some other items.
We need bug spray. If you want to donate, bug spray, that's great. Band-aids, first aid stuff, so that's important as well because we do a lot of that here when they come in.
Though the seasons are changing, the constant need for basic necessities remains the same. These organizations, as well as others in town, often communicate through Facebook or other social medias, and they encourage you to join Facebook, stay up to date on what's going on. Live in Georgetown, Zakia Jennings, Coast TV News.
Thank you, Zakia. In Georgetown, Higher Ground does have some objectives for the next 12 months. According to the nonprofit, the organization has a goal to become a Narcan training site. Narcan reverses the effects of an opioid overdose. And after they have that, they want to train the community on proper use of that life-saving spray. Higher Ground also hopes to create and maintain peer support groups over the next year.
With scams on the rise across Delmarva, South Bethany Beach held a scam information center on what to look out for. Do not click hyperlinks from a sender that you don't recognize. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is, and most scam calls start with terrible news. That leads to a fight or flight response, leading to action without actually thinking. All of this brings us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know, what type of scam do you receive the most?
Let's take a look at the results we've gotten so far. 41% say email, 49% say text message. Social media and phone call each getting a little bit of the vote there.
If you haven't voted yet, it's easy to do. Go to coasttv.com or use the Coast TV mobile app.
Turning to weather, a very different scene than it was last night, but still pretty darn windy as you look into Ocean City. Let's check in with our Coast TV News First Alert Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams, who's chuckling over there.
Yeah, because he was like, pretty darn windy. Yeah, that's the edited version the newsroom gave me an earful when I showed up today. Folks are still saying, all I can tell them is hold on to your hats, and you're going to need to do that for the next couple of days, actually. It's going to stay breezy. Our dry tech cross-base camera in Ocean City, we're holding at about 45 degrees. Now, because of the drop in temperature and the winds, it's 14 degrees cooler now than it was was 24 hours ago. It feels dramatically different as well. We are in the mid-40s right now, generally speaking, but the winds right now are pushing out of the northwest, gusting up to 28 miles per hour in Georgetown, 35, for example, in Salisbury, and in Ocean City, 20 mile per hour winds out of the northwest. And the gusts are really picking up momentum as well. But I'm sorry, the first one was just steady winds. This is the wind gust, pardon me. And we're at 33 mile per hour wind gusts, for example, in Millsboro. Hence, a wind advisory is active for all of Sussex. We're bracing for 35 to 40 mile per hour winds inland and even more brisk along the coast. Coming up, we're going to talk about an eventual warming trend, but we got to get past the weekend first, Charlie.
Today, President Trump announced a 1-month suspension of tariffs on Mexican imports and said negotiations with Canada are ongoing. Ivan Rodriguez breaks down the back and forth over the administration's economic plan that is rattling markets, retailers, and consumers.
Whiplash in Washington. After implementing sweeping new tariffs Tuesday, President Donald Trump is hitting pause, announcing the 25% tariff on most products from Mexico will now be delayed. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick says tariffs on Canadian imports will also likely be put on hold after Trump paused tariffs for auto imports from Canada and Mexico. Ontario Premier Doug Ford lambasting the administration over the economic tit-for-tat.
What a mess President Trump has created here. The only thing certain on these 30 days is uncertainty.
It's a significant development on the president's signature economic plan, which economists warned would raise prices for American consumers.
We import a lot of our fruit and vegetables from Canada and Mexico. That next trip to the supermarket is going to be a whole lot more uncomfortable.
The cost of producing cars, too, throughout North America could jump anywhere from $3,500 to $12,000, according to an analysis from the Anderson Economic Group. For some in the auto industry, the pause brings a momentary sigh of relief.
The administration's goals are admirable. We can't turn them on a dime and build a $4 billion facility, assembly plant in the United States in a couple of weeks.
Still, the new 20% tariff on Chinese imports remains in place, and the uncertainty over a trade war brewing on both borders brings fear that the American economic engine could stall.
What you're also seeing then is very sharp declines in consumer and business confidence. That in itself would cause economic harm.
In Atlanta, I'm Ivan Rodriguez.
After speaking with Ford, General Motors, and Stellantis, Trump said he agreed to a reprieve to ensure America's big three automakers aren't harmed financially. The White House press secretary says automakers should use the next month to work towards the president's goals of bringing auto production back to the U.S. However, an unlikely scenario because that would require massive hiring as well as an investment and strategic planning.
We are less than an hour away from the kickoff of Do More 24. This is a 24-hour fundraising event designed to help nonprofits raise money and connect with new donors. Now, one of those participating is the Georgetown Public Library.
We'd like to kind of hit that sweet spot of $1,000. That would pay for, at least like 3 summer reading programs or a couple months worth of book orders for kids.
Do More 24 runs until Friday at 6, and we have a list of organizations taking part at CoastTV.com.
Construction continues on a new playground at Canalfront Park in Lewis after the previous one closed back in October. The city saying it no longer met current playground standards. Recent cold weather delayed the project, but it is still expected to open in April. The new playground is expected to be more accessible for those with mobility issues.
I think modern thinking on what kids need for play is different because you can see there are things I've never seen before. Yeah, so it's very good. Good addition to our park.
The city says construction is expected to be done next week, but the playground won't be open until safety surfacing is poured, which requires consistent warm days.
There is nothing like movies on the big screen, and if you're big into film, I know you are, Charlie. It's a big weekend for you.
Ocean City's 9th annual film festival, it's now underway.
Live in Ocean City is Coast TV News' Kevin Zappe. Kevin, let's talk movies.
Maddie, behind me is just one of the places you can enjoy these new and unique films coming to Ocean City. And although tickets are still available, thousands have already been purchased for this year's film festival. Now, this 4-day event will feature a diverse selection of films from regional and international filmmakers and will be played across different venues in town. And the assistant manager for Flagship Cinemas is preparing for another year of big crowds.
And then last year, like I was telling you, the walls were lined. The hallway was lined with people. And they weren't just getting concessions, they were trying to really get in and see some of the
Now, Flagship Cinemas will be playing films all day Friday and Saturday, so be sure to get your popcorn before that line fills up. I'm Kevin Zapay, live in West Ocean City, Coast TV News.
I'm a little hungry now.
Me too.
Still to come, how one Delaware library is inspiring local gardeners with a free giveaway.
And we have a troublesome trough that will begin to push through. I'll pinpoint how that's going to affect our neighborhoods.
First, a former bassist gives back. A member of the band Bad Company now supporting kids and young adults on the coast. Up next.
Let Johnny Janasic help make your outdoor space more relaxing and enjoyable. Shop now and take 10% off all outdoor clearance items. And remember to take advantage of our great financing options for a limited time only at Johnny Janasic.
For nearly 25 years, Spicer Brothers has been more than a business. We've been a beacon of hope for families across Delmarva.
We believe in more than just roofs and bathrooms. We believe in lifting up neighbors, giving back to the community, and honoring those who served our country.
Every nail we hammer and every bath we install is a promise to build stronger homes and brighter futures.
This is who we are, proud, patriotic,
devoted to community and building legacies.
Spicer Brothers, built with pride because you deserve the best.
I'm Tom Hanks, the narrator of The Americas. Her head's been turned. It's TV at its absolute finest. The Americas, Sunday on NBC and Peacock.
Stay out of my case.
How is the murder case going? Not wonderful?
Not a good look for a man accused of murder.
Stewart, if you hang up on me, you're going to regret it. Suits LA, new Sunday on NBC and Peacock.
Carlos just started working a construction job. When his foreman told him to take a shovel, get down in the ditch, and help dig out some underground cables, he didn't hesitate. Unfortunately, the company didn't have a trench box, and when the sides collapsed, Carlos was trapped under thousands of pounds of sandy soil. Construction accidents are often the result of the company's failure to make a plan to keep its workers safe. If you or a loved one were seriously injured in a construction accident, tip the scales of justice in your favor. Call Schwartz & Schwartz today.
Johnny Janasic knows that home is where family memories are made. Family owned and operated for over 70 years. We offer the best brands of furniture and mattresses at the guaranteed lowest prices. Experience the difference at Johnny Janasic.
Many of our viewers might be familiar with the name Paul Cullen. He's a local musician, has a lot of events, pretty well known around here. But did you know he used to be a bassist for a rock and roll group that is now nominated for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? In this week's Coastal Connections, Brandon Ferguson introduces us to Cullen and shows us part of his life you might not be familiar with.
He like me can love to you.
Playing instruments was how it all started for Paul Cullen, now a part of a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nominated band, Bad Company.
It's a long time coming, they sold over 40 million albums.
Before the popular rock band, Cullen found himself in the Sunshine State and was a part of his own band called the Boys of Summer.
I met him down in Florida, and that's how I got the job with the band. Is I was kind of hanging out with those guys, and the original bass player didn't want to go on tour, so they asked me. I went and auditioned and got the job after 2 songs and 2 pints of beer.
Cullen was a bassist for Bad Company from 1990 to 1994, touring across the country. The memorabilia he gathered from his time are still his prized possessions to this day.
Well, this was me back in 1991. I had long flowing black hair, and now I'm just happy I have hair. And then this was our tour jacket, leather jacket, Bad Company. That's the tour that I did, Holy Water. And that's one of my favorites. That's our U.S. Marshal badge that has my name on there, Outlaw Paul. And then I got a gold record for helping promote Holy Water on that tour.
Fast forwarding over 30 years, Cullen fell in love with the coast and moved here in 2001, contributing to the community through Paul Cares, his nonprofit organization helping people achieve their musical and culinary dreams. For Colin, starting Paul Cares was destiny, creating opportunities and memories like this one.
Alondra is going in May. She is a single mom and she works for us, but she goes to Del Tech College for culinary. So we're sending her with her class to Italy for 10 days. So yeah, it's really, for me, it's been very heartwarming to be able to help and to pay it forward.
Nowadays, Colin owns the Room at Cedar Grove, hosting 4 to 5 concerts a week, with all proceeds going towards his nonprofit. He is also a private chef who brings a little more than just cooking.
My happy place is when I show up to somebody's house and there's a party of 16 waiting for me, and I cook for them, pour wine, and I play a private concert for them afterwards.
One man, a few bands, and now food, all bringing people together. For Coastal Connections, I'm Brandon Ferguson.
This morning's weather forecast courtesy of Baths by Spicer Brothers, a Delmarva tradition for over 20 years.
Tired of your old tub? Imagine stepping into a brand new, modern walk-in shower designed for style, comfort, and safety. At Baths by Spicer Brothers, we make upgrading your bathroom easy. Our factory-certified team provides professional 5-star installation in as little as 1 day.
And with our price match guarantee and done right guarantee, you get the best service at the best price. Right now, save 20% on your entire bathroom project with payments as low as $79 a month.
Call Baths by Spicer Brothers today because you deserve the best.
Whoa, Matt, you need a little help with that? Whoa, David Akers. Yes, please. Kick the competition to the curb with Matt, the carpet guy.
What in the world? Where did that come from?
When it comes to flooring, don't pick the big box stores.
The team at Matt the Carpet Guy provides quality flooring, exceptional service, and of course, affordable pricing. Matt the Carpet Guy, flooring done right.
At Lakeshore Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram of Seaford, our goal is to make sure that our employees are happy, which then leads to happy customers. By doing this every day, we are better able to offer our customers a great buying and service experience. Our customers get all this at the lowest prices in Sussex County. At Lakeshore Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram of Seaford, we are different and we prove it every day, one customer at a time. Call us at 302-990-3099 or shop us online at lakeshorecdjr.com.
Get covered from the rain with a free CoastTV umbrella. Simply enter at coasttvumbrella.com for a chance to win. Then catch CoastTV News weekdays to see if you've won. Sponsored by Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling. See the beauty of Delmarva from a bird's eye view. Soaring over the shore, Mondays on CoastTV News at 6. Sponsored by Morse Roofing and Siding.
We could practice our skills anywhere, but here is where we've chosen to be. It's here that we find new ways to create hope, give second chances, save lives. One day your heart will need us, and on that day, we'll be ready, without missing a beat. The Heart and Vascular Institute at Bay Health. Our commitment runs deep.
Download the free Coast TV First Alert weather app today.
Oh, it's been breezy all day long, and you know what? It's going to stay that way for a little while. Overcast conditions right now, courtesy of our Tyndall's Furniture, Camera, and Laurel. We're at 43 degrees, and we're at 43 in Milton as well, 44 in Georgetown, 43 Delmar, 43 right now in Seaford. Now, winds have been an albatross that we've been carrying throughout the entire forecast today. We've had a 43-mile-per-hour wind gust recorded in Wallops Island, 37 miles per hour in Ocean City, 35 mile per hour for us in Georgetown. Now, the wind gusts are right now pushing out of the northwest. We have a 34 mile per hour wind gust that we just recorded a few moments ago in Seaford. The wind advisory is in full effect throughout all of Sussex until Friday at 4 o'clock throughout the inland area. So watching out for about 35 mile per hour wind gusts at the very least inland. We have a gale wind warning along the coast. Now, the difference is between 35 mile per hour winds inland, 45 mile per hour winds along the beaches. And that's going to be from Ocean City all the way down towards Chincoteague, and it's on the other side towards Cambridge as well. We have an inland and a coastal concern for flooding throughout really the entire northeast. So it's just that kind of breezy for everybody for the entire Northeast and the Mid-Atlantic region. Now, what we're expecting in the future, well, as we go into the late night hours, we're going to look still for 30-mile-per-hour wind gusts, for example, in Georgetown. And then winds are going to shift more directly out of the west for us by Friday, but we're still staying at about 31 to 36-mile-per-hour winds. So the wind advisory and all that stuff stays in full effect. So the bottom line here for Friday is that fantastic, more sunshine, but very windy regardless of that. And over the weekend, pleasant, and the winds will back off. And I think we can all agree that, that would be kind of nice. By the way, windy conditions and really the lack of rain we had for such an extended period of time, the drought has gotten a little bit better, but we're still in a moderate level, according to the latest release today. For most of Sussex, we're still severe in and around the Lewis area. Precipitation outlook, though, we're looking slightly above normal for us in our neck of the woods. Overnight, we're going to be in the mid-30s. And as we go into our day part forecast, we're looking for more in the way of sunshine, temperatures in the 50s, but with 18, 19 mile per hour wind gusts, not going to feel much like 50. We have a dismal chance of precipitation, but we may get a random sprinkle briefly on Saturday, just a sprinkle. Friday, we start off with temperatures in the 40s. Saturday, we have that green that's danced through so quickly, you probably won't even be able to keep up with it, and that's how we are. By the way, this weekend, we springing forward, okay? I thought I'd do that just to get your attention, okay? This weekend, turn the clocks ahead an hour, so please be ready for that. New sunrise will be at 7:02, new sunset at 6:35. Saturday and Sunday, we'll be in the 50s both days. So our temperature will begin to trend upwards as we go into the weekend, and we're going to go above normal for the next 6 to 10 days. So we're looking forward to things looking up. Yeah, this is the weather forecast with sound effects, right? And then we're going to be at 70 next Wednesday.
I like that, Paul. As spring approaches, the Dover Public Library is appealing to the green thumbs of local gardeners through a partnership with the Friends of Dover Library and the Kent County Master Gardeners. The library offers a rotating collection of seeds from flowers to herbs to vegetables that can be checked out for free. Now, back for another year, the program aims to support gardening efforts and give people a chance to try something new.
We have them volunteer weekly to fill these packets. You can come check out up to 4 packets at a time for free. You do not need a library card. You just sign them out on the clipboard and you're good to go.
This program will be open now through September. They are at the Dover Public Library.
Coming up, Border Watch, the unexpected item travelers are getting fined for. Stay tuned on Coast TV News at 5.
At Patio Systems, integrity is the pillar of our craft, creating outdoor havens that stand the test of time. Expand your outdoor season with the shore's best selection of screens and glass enclosures, pergolas, retractable awnings, and a wide selection of modern decking and railing systems. Visit our new showroom located on Coastal Highway and experience our products firsthand, or schedule a free consultation with our friendly staff. Be on the lookout for our sales now through March 1st at Patio Systems, locally owned and operated since 2001.
Sponsored by Patio Systems, where integrity is the pillar of our craft.
Warm spring days are just around the corner, and Tyndall's Casual Furniture has everything you need to create your perfect outdoor escape. Explore the latest styles in outdoor furniture arriving now, or plan your dream oasis with custom orders guaranteed for spring delivery. All in-stock furniture is on sale, featuring top brands like Pollywood, Casual Comfort, and Telescope, proudly made in the USA. Visit us in Laura or Lewis, or check out our new location in Frankfort, Delaware, opening soon. We're ready to help you transform your outdoor space. Tyndall's Casual Furniture, Delmarva's outdoor furniture experts.
They're not just pets. To us, they're family. With Holloway Pet Cremation Services, you can afford to treat them with the same care and respect as any member of your family. Our compassionate team will make prompt arrangements to receive your pet into our care for individual cremation. Plus, Holloway has so many beautiful ways to treasure them forever. Ask about adding our Forever With Me keepsake package, including an engraved urn, ink ball print, lock of fur, and a keepsake of your choice. Holloway Pet Cremation Services, serving all of Delmarva.
No strangers here, just friends you haven't met yet. With comfortable outdoor seating and an authentic Irish bar, Irish Eyes in Milton is a local favorite by the Broadkill River. Irish Eyes in Lewis with ample free parking, a gorgeous waterfront patio, extensive menu favorites, and the best happy hour on the water. Book our Lewis room for all of life's celebrations. With a lovely panoramic view, in-house chef, and a professional team to make your next event one to remember. Find out more at irisheyespub.com.
You may think your home's crawl space is okay, but chances are it's not. Mold, pests, and rotting beams can all cause problems for your home and for your family. The good news is your home's crawl space problems can be fixed permanently, so you and your family can rest easy. Because crawl space problems won't get better with time, but they will get better with us.
Call Dry Zone today for your free estimate.
Brought to you by Dry Zone, your local crawl space experts.
There's something people coming into the U.S. should remember right now. Leave the eggs behind. High prices might make bringing them in from Mexico or Canada seem like a good idea, but here's the thing. Customs and Border Patrol agents are on the lookout for them. And while it hasn't become a massive problem, egg seizures are up by about 30% at all ports of entry. Usually it is just U.S. tourists bringing a few eggs back from their trip that they forgot they had, but bringing in illegal eggs, whether on purpose or by accident, comes with a $300 fine.
Yeah, don't do that. Spring break, well, it's officially kind of happening all over the place right now, and the TSA says the peak spring break travel period is March 6th, today through the 24th. The TSA is expecting air travel passenger volume to increase by more than 5%. Also, a quick reminder ahead of the summer travel season, you got to have real ID because by May 7th, all U.S. travelers will need a real ID to fly domestic.
Now here's what's coming up tonight on the Delmarva Sports Network. It's girls basketball when Parkside will host Kent Island, then catch a full recap of tonight's action on the final score at 10:30.
And one more look into Dover as we check on our forecast one more time, and that wind you see shaking the camera. Up next.
Don't miss the Hot Tub and Swim Spa Blowout Expo this weekend at the Waikamaco Civic Center. Browse the largest display of hot tubs, cold therapy tubs, and swim spas in the region with over 30 spas from 5 major brands at up to 50% off. That's this weekend at the Waikamaco Civic Center in Salisbury. Visit spaexpo.com.
Don't miss the Delaware Resorts Health, Fitness, and Leisure Expo, March 8th at Cape and Lopin High. Admission is free, so bring the family and tell your friends. Enjoy a full array of health, fitness, and leisure activities, physical therapy, health food, home products, and services. And BB Healthcare is offering free screenings. Don't miss the free Health, Fitness, and Leisure Expo March 8th, 9 to 4 at Cape and Lopin High in Lewis.
In your home, every drop of water matters. It's not just H2O, it's health and home comfort. At FH FERP, we take your plumbing personally. For just $29, let us be your home's water experts. We'll scrutinize every pipe to ensure reliability and purity right from the tap. Because we believe water is the lifeblood of your home, we're adding a free water quality test, ensuring your water is as clean and as safe as possible.
Call FERP, FH FERP, FHFERP.com.
Pollen. It can ruin your screen porch and your furniture. You can clean it, but you'll be cleaning it a lot. With the porch protection system, you can use your screen porch year-round, pollen-free. The PPS system is marine grade and custom made just for your porch. We provide quick turnaround, quick installation, and 20 fabric colors to choose from. So call us today for a free estimate, so you can start enjoying your screen porch year-round, no matter the weather.
Call or visit porchprotection.com for your free quote.
Don't miss the Hot Tub and Swim Spa Blowout Expo this weekend at the Waikamaco Civic Center. Browse over 30 hot tubs and swim spas from 5 major brands at up to 50% off. Financing is available and show admission is free. That's this weekend at the Waikamaco Civic Center in Salisbury. Visit spaexpo.com.
Staying cloudy and breezy in Milford, 42 degrees, overcast conditions. We're going to drop down to 39 with winds picking up even more so at 9 o'clock. But we're clear from any kind of precipitation. Our umbrella giveaway winner, Dorothy Sola of Ocean Pines. Congratulations, courtesy of Paul Davis Restoration Home Remodeling. Well, if you want your forecast, you can call our weather line. It's been updated for you already, 443-880-9100. Your forecast is just a call away, sponsored by the law offices of Bruckstead, Mendelis, and Federico. And here's a look at your exclusive 10-day forecast. Remember, spring forward over the weekend, and by next week, finally, it's going to start feeling like beach property around here.
All right, Paul, thank you, and thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 5.
For more news, more local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
Inside Edition is up next.
And we're going to see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 6. Have a great evening.